Welcome to VeloPro. My name is Bob, and I'd like to talk about the 3 weights. Okay, us. We weigh something. Bicycles have 2 types of weight, static and dynamic. Dynamic weight moves like your crank and wheels and the tires. And then we have static weight, which doesn't do anything. It just basically is, like this rack. Dynamic weight can be reduced to increase efficiency and is the best investment if you're wanting to make your bike more efficient for the least amount of money. The wheels are the place to look. Even if you have a not so incredible frame, good wheels and good bearings will compensate. And if you lose a kilo here, you'll be a lot better off than spending a lot of money on a little bit lighter bike. So we're going to talk a little bit about like a 7-kilo bicycle costing maybe $8,000. And then we're going to compare it to a nice 10-kilo bicycle costing maybe $600. Now, this bicycle, my Diache, is nothing remarkable, but it is pretty light. And it's a little bit under 9 kilos the way it sits. But it doesn't have anything light on it. It has a heavy tire and it has a suspension seat post. So it's not set up to be light, but it's a nice commuter. And I'm having fun with it. Also, we're going to continue working with this bike because I like it. I have 25,000 kilometers on it. It's a very fine bike. Everything works. But I don't like it for outside because, you know, when we get into the gravel, we want to get away, that bike doesn't cut it. So we built a gravel bike. Now, you'll find you'll probably want more than one bike. But if you need one bike, let's say you have limited space, you have limited funds, and this is your first time, the best thing to do is get a bike that can do several jobs. Something like this. Not this, but something like it. Something that has brand name components that you can get replacement parts and service. Something that has a dependable frame that you know that isn't going to fail. And then you can set it up any way you want. But the best start, Decathlon, for example, here in Madrid, has nice bikes starting for around 300 euros. Good ones. Nothing special, but nice. They work. And that's maybe where you want to start. When you want to go a bit lighter, you're going to start looking at tires, going tubeless, and that sort of thing. Now, this bicycle almost is 12 kilos the way it sits because of the XLC seat post, which is really heavy, and this insane rack, which is really heavy. But if I took off the rack, the seat post, the fenders, you know, basically cleaned it up for, let's say, cyclocross, I could easily remove 2.5 kilos, especially if I go tubeless. So you see, you can make 2-3 kilos on this bike, but I would be removing the things that make it valuable to me, like the suspension stem and seat post and the luggage rack. It gives me all the utility that I want. So I want utility. Now, this bike doesn't have much utility, but it's a snap to ride. Like I say, it's fun, it's light, it's quick, and it's kind of sexy looking. It's not a bad looking bike. But it's not going to be the bike I want to ride every day, long distances, especially when we go to the park and gravel rides. It's impossible. So you don't need to spend a lot. Dynamic weight is more important than the static weight of the components. And we start with us. Now, cucumber juice, and blueberries. I talked a little bit about blueberries already, and we'll be talking about other cocktail mixes. But cucumber juice is very beneficial for weight loss, and we'll talk about that more. Advanced nutrition is doing really well. Those are probably the most popular chapters I have, and I'm really glad for it. So anyway, we're going to get back to making some juice. We're going to get back to birds. We're going to take care of the cat. Hello, cat. And gosh. Okay. Thanks a million for watching.